Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Professor Hassan and you are watching my channel Professor Hassan Hamayu. It is lecture number 2 for the preparation for the interview of MPhil PhD admission in the Punjab University Lahore, and all these questions can be asked in every interview for the post of statistical officer, research officer, statistician, lecturer statistics. Before starting today's vital and important lecture, I request everyone subscribe to my channel, like and share my channel, and click the bell icon for the notifications of the next important videos. Dear candidates, dear students, in the last lecture I told you what will be the first question of every interview. How will you introduce yourself in front of the dean, in front of all the teachers, all the respected professors. And then we have discussed the topic of probability distribution, very important and conceptual questions I discussed with you for the probability distribution. Today I have very important questions for the topic of sampling. Let's start. Question number 1 is, what is the difference between population and statistical population? Actually, whenever we talk about population, there is a concept of, there is an idea of a large number of people living in a locality, in an area. That is a population. But if we are interested in the units which have some common characteristic of interest, that is a statistical population. For example, if we are interested in the mobile phones of a particular brand, in the televisions of a particular brand, if we are interested in all those candidates who have height more than 5 feet 4 inches, if we are interested in all those people living in a locality, living in a society, living in an area who are earning more than 70,000 rupees per month, if we are interested in all those women who are divorced, who are unmarried, for example, that is a statistical population. All those units, all those objects which are concrete or distract, which have some common characteristic of interest, lead us to the statistical population. A very important concept, that difference can be asked in every interview. Question number 2 is the difference between finite and infinite population. Finite population, whenever we have limited number of units of a population, that is a finite population. For example, if I say all the voters of a political leader, it is a finite population. And what is an infinite population? When all the units are infinitely large, that is an infinite population. For example, all the heights between 5 and 6 meters, that will be the example of an infinite population. Next, question number 3 is, what is the difference between discrete and continuous population? Whenever we have countable numbers, all the units are countable, we can count the number of units of a population. For example, all the chairs which are used in the procession of a political party, that is a discrete population. And what is the continuous population? When we can measure the units height, weight, age, that is a continuous population. Next question is, what is the difference between existent and hypothetical population? When all the units of a population are existing physically, number of chairs, number of doors, number of fans, number of mobile phones, number of candidates, number of children, number of pens, number of pencils, number of cars, number of, you can say, number of bikes, number of buses, all these are existing physically. These make the existent population. And what is the hypothetical population? When all the results are, we can assume hypothetically, these are not existing physically. For example, if I toss a coin 2 times, what are the possible results? These make the hypothetical population. Next question is, what is the difference between complete enumeration, which is also called census, and sampling? Dear students, complete enumeration, when we discuss, when we study, when we investigate all the units of a population, that is a complete enumeration, that is a census. For example, there are 20,000 students in studying in the Punjab University, for example, and we study the height of every student. That is the complete enumeration. And what is the sampling? It is a process of selecting a part of the population, some units of the population, with the belief that it represents the whole population. That is sampling. We select a sample, not a whole population, for study, and on the behalf of that sample we conclude, we draw conclusions, we give results about the population. That is sampling. Next question, number 6 is, what is the difference between, very important question, population distribution and sample distribution? Actually, each value in the population is assigned a numerical value. That numerical value is the value of the random variable. Its distribution is the population distribution. And what is the sample distribution? The distribution of each value of the sample is the sample distribution. A very important concept. Question number 7, what is the difference between population and population distribution? For example, if there are 100 units in the population, they make the population, and every unit is the value of the random variable, every numerical value is the value of the random variable, its distribution will be the population distribution. Next question is, what is the difference between sample and sample distribution? If we selected 5 units for study, for investigating, that is a sample, and each sample, every value is the value of the sample distribution. Actually, every value we have the distribution of the random variable of those 5 items will be the sample distribution. Next question is, what are sampling units? Each unit in the population is a sampling unit. For example, if there are 15 members in a family and we want to study every member, there are 8 girls and 7 boys in a family, each member is a sampling unit. Next question is, what is the difference between sampling error and bias? Sampling error is the difference between the population parameter and the sample statistic. For example, the average height of a student of a population is 67 inches. I selected the sample of 20 students and their height is 65 inches. Now the difference is 2 inches. That is a sampling error. And bias is something different. Bias is the difference between the population parameter and the average of all the values of the sample statistic for infinite number of samples. That is the bias. Next question is, what is the difference between sampling error and non-sampling error? As I told you earlier, sampling error is the difference between the population parameter and the sample statistic, but non-sampling error is achieved, we get some non-sampling error because of inaccurate or incomplete enumeration. You can say it comes when we have inaccurate or incomplete response. For example, if you have incomplete questionnaire, you want to fill the questionnaire from anyone, then it is incomplete. That is a non-sampling error. You want to get the information on the telephone, and that is incomplete. The response is incomplete. That is a non-sampling error. That is not a sampling error. Next question is very important, question number 12. What is the difference between sampled population and target population? Dear candidates, dear students, dear fellows, sampled population is a population from which we take a sample, and on the behalf of that sample we conclude, we draw results about the population. about the target population which we want to target actually. Next question is, what is the difference between probability and non-probability sampling? What is probability sampling? If each unit in the population has non-zero probability, please don't be confused with the equal probability, that is in sample and sampling. In probability sampling, when each unit in the population has non-zero probability of being included in the sample, that is called probability sampling. And non-probability sampling, in which personal judgment determines which units should be included in the sample. There is no concept of probability in non-probability sampling. Next question is, types of probability sampling: simple random sampling, stratified random sampling, systematic sampling, cluster sampling are the types of the probability sampling. Dear students, please comment on today's lecture and tell me the topic which I should prepare for you for the next lecture. Assalamu alaikum.